What's going on, guys? My name is Eldeniro and welcome to a top 10 countdown of what I consider to be the greatest tweets of all time. Now for this special video, these tweets will not be from one person in particular, but a run through of all of my favorites on Twitter, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to leave a like on the video early on, that would be amazing. Starting in at number 10, we have a tweet from a man who everyone keeps requesting as a top 5 tweets candidate. Controversial Scottish comedian Frankie Boyle, who tweeted on the 25th of February 2 years ago saying, "I hate to break it to you, but murderers try not to leave witnesses, and Batman's whole life is the revenge fantasy of a boy dying in an alley." And what I love most about this tweet is that it's fucking hilarious, but what I love second most about it is that it's a dark, gritty reboot of the Batman franchise and probably the ending of the next series of Batman movies. In at number 9, we have a tweet from my favorite person on all of Twitter, as he tweets from last month saying, "Romance 2036 style, your dad and I met at a rally to encourage a journalist and mother of three to kill herself for using a hashtag incorrectly." I don't need to explain this satirical joke, it is what it is, and I laughed for a long time upon reading it, but Rob Delaney has reached this level on Twitter where he could probably tweet some kind of maths formula and I would still laugh at it because I think he's just so funny. Number 8's tweet is one we've seen before, as England international Wayne Rooney was watching a repeat of a Manchester United game on TV late one night after a few drinks, and he watched the screen closely enough to see Man United's number 10 dive inside the penalty box. Wayne Rooney hates divers, and incensed he tweeted at Wayne Rooney, threatening himself and seemingly never grasping the reality of this situation. It is unclear as to whether or not Wayne followed up on his threat, but there are unconfirmed reports that he got his friend Phil Bardsley to knock Wayne Rooney out as an act of revenge. Number 7 is, in most people's opinions, the absolute greatest tweet of all time, as 50 Cent tweets in the manner of a spoiled child saying, "I can't believe my grandmother's making me take out the garbage. I'm rich. Fuck this. I'm going home. I don't need this shit." This is the second time I've talked about this tweet on my channel, and I can never add anything to it. It's in a class of its own. Great punctuation as well. In at number 6 is a tweet from a man for whom the media have stretched the word comedian beyond its descriptive bounds. Darren O'Reilly, or Dapper Laughs as he's known by his lad army of lad mates who do lad things and refer to Nando's with the adjective cheeky at every possible opportunity, opened up in a moment of sincerity the other day as he tweeted to say, "Honestly, I'm just not willing to accept that my 15 minutes of fame are over because I'm not a nice person." With cancelled gigs springing up left, right and centre following the most underwhelming return of all time, I agree. Tweet number 5 comes from the National Geographic's official Twitter account as they answered the age-old question with last week's Friday Fact, telling us that it would take 4,562 iPhones aimed directly at an elephant's corneological lobe to kill the elephant outright. I found this interesting because, as you all know, this has been the subject of hot debate for many a year now, and I like to get involved in the scientific community and the things that they discuss, and it's just nice to receive solid confirmation about the exact figure. Tweet number 4 is from legendary actor Russell Crowe and is also from just a few days ago. It's been a good week for Twitter as he tweets regrettably telling us that his beet farm has in fact been sold. He does go on to say that it was a tough decision, however, but he's going to concentrate on his band Russell Crowe and the Colossal Twats, who have a new album coming out in the summer, so check that out. It will be available on Amazon, Netflix, vending machines and all good bookstores. The next greatest tweet on this list is from Pope Francis and was tweeted minutes before the Old Firm derby was resurrected in the Scottish Cup this season, as the Holy One declared his affection for Celtic, tweeting, "Mon the Celtic, get stuck into these Newco bastards, hail hail mate, haul wet." In at number 2 is a tweet from about 10 days ago, and it's been a serious discussion topic over the last few years in politics. Now I don't want to bore anybody too much with the details, but the NSA spying on its own citizens debate was put aside via Twitter by Barack Obama as he tweets saying, "Everyone needs to calm down about this whole NSA thing and check out my cover of Nicki's verse in Monster." Personally, I thought his cover was exceptional and the new beat that they used was sick. But I found it to be a rather irresponsible act from the most powerful man in the world when he has a country to be running, but then again, what do I know? The greatest tweet of all time ever in Twitter, in my opinion, has been added here for its uncanny ability to frighten me upon every read. This is a very old tweet from September the 10th, 2001, and it's from former WCW champion Hulk Hogan, as he tweets saying, "I got a bad feeling about tomorrow, brothers." Now what I find especially strange about this tweet is that Hulk Hogan joined WCW in the late 90s and formed a well-known faction that were referred to as the NWO or the New World Order, the same group of people who orchestrated 9/11 and Jay-Z's career and Beyonce's Illuminati symbolism in order to control the world. If that doesn't scare you, you can't be saved. Wake up, sheeple.